Hey YouTube, in this video I'm gonna share with you 3 tuning options for my Mugen Seiki shocks, but most of them you can use for any type of the vehicles, doesn't matter what brand do you have. But yeah, as I have the Mugen Seiki vehicle, I'm gonna share with Mugen shocks. So let's disassemble it first. And you can see that I'm using this red silicone or rubber boots, not the original ones, and might be a reason for that. So there is a huge reason for that. First of all, this is the air balloons, just like these ones. Yeah, this is a long air balloons that usually clones using for their purposes. Yeah, and it's very easy to find and use them. And the main reason why I'm using this instead of original ones, because it is very durable and very long to wear. For example, today is December, and actually this is the end of season, and I'm preparing my car to the off-season period. And I did that exactly 1 year ago on the December when I started preparing my car for the 25th season. And as you can see, there is very small, very small holes inside, and probably it's difficult to show you, but doesn't matter what holes do you have here. Right now I want to share with you how it looks like inside, because I'm pretty much sure that shock shaft will not be scratched with the dust, and inside it will be, pretty much clear, or it will be just clear. And right now you can notice that this is it looks like inside is the some kind of vacuum, and it means that it very good and fit for these goals. So let me unscrew this first. Let me remove it. Yeah, did you see that? I'm trying to remove this thing, and this is actually very it's very flexible. Did you see? I'm trying to take it off, and it's very hard to take it off and install, but it makes sense because did you see, just after 1 year, after one season of driving, I didn't see any dust inside, and I see that my shock shaft is absolutely perfect and no scratches. Yeah, and this is the one of the biggest purposes why I'm using these air balloons instead of standard shock boots. So let's disassemble my shock to show other features that I'm using for the Mugen Seiki shocks. Oh god, there is a lot of dust here and dirt. 1 second. Oops. Yeah, the oil is not perfect, but this is actually quite clean, not crystal, but it actually very good conditions. So the second feature I'm gonna share today is that I'm using the MIP bypass pistons, and as you can see, there is a there is a blue valves, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes. I don't remember the size of these holes, but yeah, you may just keep in mind that I'm using the blue valves, just blue valves, and pistons with 6 holes from MIP. And this is very important because most the off-road tracks are bumpy, and this is just a must-have to keep the car on track while you're driving the big holes on the layout. Yeah, now I need to disassemble it. And now I'm gonna share the last third feature I wanna share with you today. When I unscrew this bottom cap, you see this cartridge inside. So I have the plastic insert from the bottom. Then I have the actually let me disassemble it first, and then I will show you. Did you see I'm using a rubber cartridge 2 in a row? So because originally, okay, let me show you. So this is a shock shaft, and originally the cartridge from Mugen by the manual looks like you need to install the rubber first, rubber o-ring first, then the plastic insert, then again you see with the rubber o-ring, and the last one is a plastic insert. So, and this is the original Mugen cartridge looks like, but I'm not doing that. My approach is to switch the first plastic insert with the rubber o-ring, and finally it will look like that. I insert the plastic o-ring, then I insert 2 rubber o-rings, and then I put the last plastic insert. And the reason to that, when your shock isn't compressed, so the shock shaft is all the way out of the shock body, it's very easy to move it like that. And if you install, now I install my approach, and will try to illustrate for you reason to that. Yeah, because now when the shock shaft is all the way out, it's easy to use it, from side to side. But even for now, you can notice that there is almost no play. There is some play, but there is not a big play compared to the standard Mugen approach. And the reason to that, because when you have plastic insert one plastic insert from the bottom and one from the center, that the size between them is about 1.5 millimeter, and it didn't create this additional momentum that prevent this play from back and forth. But when you're using my approach, but when you put your plastic insert first, then the two rubber seals, and then the last plastic insert, it creates the gap. The size between two plastic inserts is about 2.5, maybe 3 millimeters, and it creates more momentum that prevents this play back and forth, especially when you tight it down, so cartridge compressed, and it works very, very perfect. So it's much difficult to bend this shock shaft because of that, because it doesn't have this big play from left to right when the shock is always out from the shock body. Yeah, this is my 3 tuning options for the Mugen Seiki shocks. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.